have a few big storylines already.
Yeah, it doesn't take long in this league. The intense media scrutiny, social media, news travels fast.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. The post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. The guard spots filled by Quickly and Barrett. And it's Ingram in at the small forward spot. Now here's Ingram. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. Pass to Pirtle. And here is Ingram. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And I love it when Ingram works for that high percentage look. Such a high basketball IQ.
Here's Brunson, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Jakob Pirtle. Well, if we look back at when things began to shift for the Knicks, Doris, it started with Jalen Brunson.
Well, I think certainly, Kevin, he is exactly the kind of leader you would want. Is he highly skilled? Of course he is. But he's about the work every day, and he sets the tone for his team. Awesome big-time grit by R.J. Barrett. You want some contact on me? I can finish anyway.
And Brunson, here we go. Toronto grabs the miss. This their first look at this year's New York squad. The kick out to Barnes. Outside Barrett. It's good from long range. Barrett's got 5 points so far.
Well, this is what you call hitting the ground running. 4 shots taken, 4 shots made. Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens and did there.
Now, here's Quickly. His last outing, he had 24 points.
That was their first miss of the game. 4 for 5 right now. What a good start.
On the wing, Bridges. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson.
Wow, they finally get it to go down on their 4th try.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. As far as Brandon Ingram goes, Coach believes that space is the key. He told me, quote, if we can close the gap, there aren't as many tools that he can go to, especially if we have a second defender to throw an occasional arm out. Percentages drop quite a bit in those cases. Guys?
And Allie, thanks so much. Now Ingram. After Jalen Brunson missed it on that last three-pointer. 4 on the clock. Tries from 16, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Knicks trail by 4. Teardrop shot. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes.
Listen, things aren't going his way right now, but listen, you just keep going, keep working at it.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks, guys. Well, head coach Mike Brown taking over this season for New York. He's well aware of the pressure to win a championship with the Knicks fresh off an Eastern Conference Finals run. But he said this is the kind of pressure you want as a coach, having a chance to win big. And he's excited for the challenge.
You know, you got to respect that mindset. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's ready to talk things through with them. For the Knicks, Ersan Yabusele, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Josh Hart comes in for OG Anunoby. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Now here's Ingram. Really played well against Brooklyn in his last outing. And the Raptors miss again. Towns against Barnes. And Towns throws it down.
Call that moving with intent and purpose. The big-time finish by Karl Anthony.
30 seconds left here in the first quarter. It's Ingram on the wing. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Ingram's got 5.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Raptors up 1. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Raptors?
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Sharing the perimeter spots, it's Clarkson and Bridges. Hart is out there with Gershon Yabusele. And it's McBride in at the 1 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Over to the left wing. Pass to Mobo. And he drops it in from the low post.
Yeah, terrific work in the two-man game results in an easy bucket. That's how you do it.
Here's Clarkson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, Jordan Clarkson, a nice, efficient look there. Boy, that'll help your percentages.
And there's the drive. Murray Boyle with the bucket.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Clarkson kicks to Hart. For 3, Bridges. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Toronto working the ball around now. Puts it up from 15. The Knicks pull it in.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
GA now in year 3 under Darko Rajakovic. The Raptors are staying the course.
His contract runs through next season, and he's all in on developing these young players and getting the best out of them.
The Knicks leading by 3. Launches a 3. Mobo with the rebound. There's 1:59 left to play here in the half. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you. Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic explained what he's looking for on the offensive end. He said, quote, it's unselfishness, ball and body movement, playing together and making each other better. Also, you have to be able to adjust. Basketball is not set in stone. If it was, it would be a recipe. Back to you, Kevin.
Yeah, you got to roll with the punches. Thank you, Allie. Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Towns, he's checked in for Yabusele. OG Anunoby comes in for Bridges. Landry Shamet's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that have been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
Here's Barrett. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Barrett's got 7 points in the game.
This is a relentless scorer who is unafraid to work on the inside. In the paint, RJ making his presence felt.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
Stolen by Brunson. Shamet the pass to Brunson. There's Brunson from deep.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Unloads from 13. It'll go, and the New York lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Quickly.
Yeah, sometimes you have to flex into the mid-range. Emmanuel Quickly ready to do just that.
And that one's good. Brunson.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Now, here's Barrett. Last time out, he had 13 points. Quickly kicks to Barnes. To the left side wing. Quickly trying to break free. Mobo gets the basket. Mobo's got 6 here in this quarter.
You love it when a guy can put a slow start behind him and begin to ramp it up.
Brunson, good.
Boy, whenever this team has needed a bucket, Jalen Brunson has been there right now in complete command of this ball game.
Pass to Mobo. Lets the 3 fly. No good on the last second attempt there. Jalen Brunson has been on display for the New York Knicks. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in just a moment.
Thank you for joining us. Getting right to the story. Things are going well for the New York Knicks.
You'll see teams attempt to space the floor, but these guys really do it. They've got great shooters who take great shots.
And a few times, even when they didn't have a good look, they made it look good.
Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
They have a long stretch away from the friendly confines. We'll see what they're made of.
I will say, though, beating a team in their own house, setting those fans home upset, oh, I miss that feeling.
Man, me too.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
No, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
And the Knicks, Doris, making some aggressive moves in recent years, loading up for a title run, and they came close.
And Kevin, this after years of patience and methodical building. You give away 5 first-round picks for Mikal Bridges, and of course you give away Julius Randle and Dante DiVincenzo to get Karl Anthony Towns. They haven't quite reached the summit, will they?
And checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. In at the forwards, Ingram and Barnes. The guard spots filled by Quickly and Barrett. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, down low. Pass to Quickly. Back to Ingram. Barnes outside. That 3 off the mark. The Knicks leading by 10. Robinson kicks to Brunson. Nice! Brunson working inside.
Folks, look out, because Jalen Brunson has caught his rhythm on the offensive end, and that typically means a long night for your opponent.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
And let's take a look at some numbers for Brandon Ingram. He's putting up about 21 points per 6 rebounds and 4 assists. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch, someone the other players look up to.
And just solid play out of them that time.
Robinson passes to Towns. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Towns has got the lead up to 13 now for the Knicks.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Ingram wide open, trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And Doris, what you love about Brandon Ingram, he's the total package.
He is, Kevin, because he's got incredible size, great shot-making ability. He's a 3-level scorer, and you can mix his matchup on the defensive end.
And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Hart, he's checked in for New York. And Toronto also making a switch. Dick's checked in. Raptors trail by 15. And again, no good by Toronto.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Brunson, no good. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. The kick out to Barnes. His 3-pointers off the mark. New York's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Brunson, no good. And the Raptors shooting here about 46% for the game. Dick, that's good.
And whenever Dick is getting a pass, if he has any chance to get off a clean jumper, you know it's going up.
Now here's Brunson. 18 points for him.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Outside, Barrett. Quickly setting the pick for Barrett. An easy 2 points on the layup. Barrett's got 9.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Brunson on the move. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
For the Knicks, Yabusele, he's checked in for Robinson, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Towns. Then for the Raptors, Lobo's checked in, and it's Walter in for R.J. Barrett. Here's Brunson. Brunson, hard finish inside.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Pass to Walter. A 3-ball. Sinks the triple. Walter's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Oh, how about the dime? You love that unselfishness.
And so it's New York up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Guerschon Yabusele. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Miles McBride. Then there's Towns, and it's Anunoby in at the 3. That's the 5 for New York right now. And he comes up with the deuce. And the Knicks lead by 14.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Shed, that's good. Shed's got his first basket of the night.
Well, those are exactly the opportunity this offense is looking to create.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Guerschon Yabusele. Bridges comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Jordan Clarkson.
Quickly has incredible confidence and dangerously deep range, folks.
Robinson, the 3 is off.
A key rebound there, but they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch.
Ingram. Pirtle. Off the glass.
Offensive rebounding, a big part of the game right now. Teams love to send extras to the glass.
New York leading by 10. Brunson. Oh, the burst from Brunson.
Folks, that is about Jalen Brunson's craftiness there. His footwork, the ability to be elusive.
Bridges with the steal. Oh, what an assist. Leading him to the bucket.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Anunoby, he's checked in for Miles McBride. Ingram against Anunoby. Puts it right back up and in.
What a move by Ingram. Taking the foul, but also getting the bucket.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
He drills the 3.
unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And battling injuries off and on throughout the years, Ingram is a major difference maker when healthy.
Towns outside. Fires the three. Rebounded by Ingram. Raptors trail by 11. Now Pirtle. Finishes inside on the nice dish.
The lead pass is on the money. Make it so easy for your teammate.
The Knicks have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Buries the deep ball.
That's business right there. Jalen Brunson, the catch, shoot, and on to the next play.
And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Toronto Raptors. And the shot goes in.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Now, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
It's good.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for New York.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jalen Brunson.
What a groove for him this evening. Just stand aside and let the man work.
And here is Ingram after Jalen Brunson getting his shot to go from deep. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
Substitution on the court.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Berg, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And now we present the player of the game, Jalen Brunson.